Under fire, Trump Commerce Secretary confirms he visited Epstein's island. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has confirmed he visited Jeffrey Epstein's island in 2012, contradicting previous claims that he had cut ties with the sex offender years earlier, before he was convicted. "I did have lunch with him, as I was on a boat going across on a family vacation," Lutnick testified on Capitol Hill on Tuesday. "My wife was with me, as were my 4 children and nannies. We had lunch on the island." That is true. For an hour. Correspondence about the visit was included in Epstein documents, released by the U.S. Department of Justice. Some lawmakers have called on Lutnick to resign, but on Tuesday the White House said he had the full support of U.S. President Donald Trump. Lutnick's visit to the island was revealed in emails released by the Justice Department. UK doubles troops in Norway to counter Russian threat to Arctic. The number of British troops in Norway will double over the next 3 years as part of efforts to combat Russian threats in the high north. Defense Secretary John Healey said the number of armed forces personnel stationed in the Arctic nation would rise from around 1,000 to 2,000. The commitment follows increasing concern among NATO allies about Russia's activities in the Arctic, including the reopening of old Cold War bases and a growing military presence in the region. Demands on defense are rising, and Russia poses the greatest threat to Arctic and high north security that we have seen since the Cold War, Healey said. Disney advert banned for showing disturbing severed body. A menacing Disney advert featuring a severed body has been banned by the advertising regulator, which said it was likely to frighten and cause distress to children. The Advertising Standards Authority, ASA, found the entertainment giant had broken its rules with its advert for the Predator Badlands film. Parents complained that the digital poster, which featured a large alien holding aloft the severed body of a smaller, human figure, was inappropriate and disturbing for young children. Disney said the severed body was actually that of a robot, and the fact it had been cut in two further emphasized its non-human nature. Brad Pitt blockbuster F1 sequel in the works, producer confirms. Lights out and away we go. Again, a sequel to the Brad Pitt blockbuster F1 is officially in the works, the film's producer Jerry Bruckheimer has told the BBC. The film, co-produced by 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, is nominated for 4 Oscars this year, including Best Picture. Pitt, 62, stars as veteran driver Sonny Hayes, who returns to the Formula One grid with the fictional team after a long absence. Speculation about a possible sequel has been circulating for months but had not previously been confirmed, including during Apple TV's press day last week, where the film is streaming. Speaking to the BBC at the annual Academy Awards luncheon in Los Angeles on Tuesday, Bruckheimer said, "We're working on a sequel."